Hello everyone, welcome to the Business Object online demo session. Please keep everybody in the mute. If you have any questions, you can always unmute yourself. Sudhir, yeah, I think Brahma is already in mute. Yeah, other people also in mute. Sudhir, you can also just click on mute option. So will not see any disturbance. Yes, okay. Welcome to the Business Objects online demo session. Myself, Madhukar Reddy, have a 12 plus years of experience in business objects. Currently, I'm working as a business object architect in a Bangalore location, and I'm certified in business objects, Oracle, Cognos. I started my career with BO with a very older version, which is a 6.5. And later, I work with the different versions of the BO, which is after that XAR2, 3.0, 3.1, 4, BO 4.0, 4.1. I work with the different versions of the business objects in my experience. So overall, my 12 years experience, I'm working with only the business objects. And also, I involve, other than reporting tool, I involve the ETL side also. I'm a good experience how we can design the schema as per the requirement in the backend. So that I have a good experience like as an architect. And in my experience, I work with the different sources of the business objects. I work with the different sources, developing the business objects reports, developing the reports by connecting to the BW sources, developing the universes and design a dashboard by connecting to the SAP HANA sources. Also, if you're talking about before 2008, 90% of the projects are implemented on top of the non-SAP sources, which is Oracle, Teradata databases, and SQL Server databases. So still, the projects we are using other than SAP sources, still we are developing a reports on top of non-SAP sources, Oracle, Teradata database, and SQL Server. Most frequently using database, Oracle, SQL, and Teradata database. So that also I have a good experience working with that. Now also I'm not very well expertise in PI and Cognos. These are the other reporting tools, but I have a knowledge of these tools, but not experience. Okay. And I work with the different domains in the business objects. So I work with the telecom domain projects, sales domain project, banking sectors, and HRMS. In our training, we are discussing about the sales domain project. So I am going to discuss end-to-end project implementation. So I am going to explain end-to-end project implementation on sales domain project. So what means it's end-to-end implementation? How we work in the project, real-time project, how we gather the requirement, how to understand the requirement, how to start designing the universe and reports, and how to develop the reports by connecting to the different sources, how we can develop the complex reports, and how to, once you develop the report, we are going to share those reports to the users, how we are going to share those reports to the user, how user going to access the reports, okay, the decision makers, how the decision makers are going to access the reports. So that all we are going to discuss in our training. So it's going to be end-to-end implementation of the BO project. Okay. So apart from the technical training, so you will gain knowledge of the project implementation in our training. Okay, so that's about myself, and these are the domain we are going to discuss, the sales, specifically the sales domain project we are going to discuss, end-to-end implementation of our project training. Okay, fine. So I just want to have a quick overview of the individual participants. And can we start with Brahma? Please go ahead. Brahma, are you able to hear me? I think you are in you are in mute. Yeah, yeah. Please unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, myself Brahma. Okay. So, as a part of group career, so planning to learn BA. Okay. And I learn BA as well, but do not have any real-time experience.
Okay. So you know very well about the BW, and you have a good technical knowledge of the BW, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, as an added advantage for BW, you are learning for the business object. That is the main intention, to go for a business
Correct.
object. Okay.
Exactly.
I'll just suggest you, in case if you are not having good openings in the BW, what you can do, you can simply, after the training completed, you can apply for a job only the business object. Do not keep any BW in HANA, okay, and apply for job only the business. So now the current market is very, very good for business objects. So most of the projects, even SAP, non-SAP, they are using the business objects. Okay, and so talking about the BW, so most of the BW projects are migrating to the HANA system. Now even they are using the HANA database still, so they have to use a business object as a reporting tool. So most of the projects, 70% of the project where the HANA is implemented, so they are using the business objects as a reporting tool. More than 70%. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
fine.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. And Sudhir, please go ahead.
No, I have been working as basis consultant in TCS from the past 3 years.
Okay. Okay. So
Hello,
any
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can able to hear
Yeah,
you.
I don't have any. Yeah, no, I don't have any real-time experience in object, but I have worked for configuring these systems in Solution Manager, and I don't have reporting or real-time experience in object, but I've been working as an SAP consultant, basis consultant in TCS from the past 3 years. Now I'm familiar with the system upgrades, installations, and all, but not.
Okay. 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 I understand what currently you are doing. Basically, which you are doing is like if any requirements, like if any upgradation required in the business object server, like any patch installation, that is currently what you are doing, right? Okay, fine. Yeah. So that's also, so that even including the in our training, we are going to cover the administration part as well. So that will give you more idea. Okay. So after the completion of the training, you can really work on the the upgradation, uh, as well as the security part. Also, you can involve in the business object administration side. Okay, not only the technically part, the development activity. So in our training, we are going to cover the fully administration part also. Okay, even including the cluster configuration and performance improvement of the servers, each individual servers, and what is the purpose of the each individual services of the business objects, like web intelligence, central management server, dashboard server, and input file repository server, output file repository server. So that all, what are the configuration we have to set to improve the performance of the server? That all we are going to cover in this training. Okay. So as part of, for like as a basis person, after the training completed, so you can able to like involve in the administrator activity as well as the development activity. Okay. Fine. Okay. Any questions?
experience as of now.
Yeah, hi, Sadiq. So you joined just now, okay? So just had a discussion about myself. That's it. And please go ahead about
Yes.
yourself. Yeah, Sadiq, please.
Yeah, I'm Sadiq, and presently I'm working in. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Hello.
can hear you.
Yes. Presently I'm working. Yeah. Presently I'm working in the health sector. There's one hospital here in the Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. I'm working as a developer here, and it's under the Ministry of Defense. And I'm working
Okay.
with .NET platform as well as business objects. And currently I have started working with business objects also. So just I want you to give us better knowledge so that we can do better in our.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, at least so you everyone at least have some knowledge about the backend technology. That is to hear everyone. So
Hello.
specifically W knowledge and Sudhir is having a again the basis knowledge, and you already have a experience in the BO side little bit. Okay, that is good. So yes, even who are really working in the business objects in a project more than 3 years or 4 years also, still this training is very helpful. So which I'm going to cover a lot of advanced topics in this training, so that will help you them in a future career, even who are working in the business object side as well. Okay. Yeah. So thanks everyone for giving your introduction part. So today I'm going to
Okay.
explain the topics which I'm going to cover in this training. Okay. So here you can see there are 20 topics I'm going to cover as a part of the training, and overview of the reporting tool. So what is the reporting? What is the purpose of the reporting? That I'm going to cover in this training. And also I'm going to discuss the BA Launchpad. What is the BA Launchpad? BA Launchpad basically is a business object portal. Using this portal, the end user going to log in, and you can access the reports which is available in the repository. Okay. So the topics you can see. So I'm just moving on to the architecture wise, how the components graphical representation. So I'm just moving on to the next slide. The topics which I have given here, the same topic, same the required and the tools which we are using in our training, that will give you more idea. So BA Launchpad is a business hub portal. Using this portal, then you are going to log in and
Hello.
the reports which is available in the repository. Yes, Ajit, yeah, you have any question? Hello? Sajid, you are not able to hear me? Hello? Sajid, are you not able to hear me? Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. So the BA Launchpad is a BO portal. Using this portal, the end user going to access the report which is available in the repository. So what are the different reports user can access? User can access the Webby reports. User can access the dashboards. User can access the Crystal reports. User can access the dashboard, Design Studio dashboard, and Lumira. So these are the different reporting tools in the business object. So these are the different reporting tools and dashboards in the business objects. So that all we are going to cover in this training, how we can implement different reports. And once the end user log into the BA Launchpad, so he can access the reports which is available in the PO server. So what kind of reports he can access? He can access Web Intelligence, dashboards, Crystal report, Design Studio. As a developer, whatever the reports you implemented, okay, whatever the reports you implemented, those reports you can access through the BA Launchpad. So who is going to access? The developers, the users or decision makers are going to access the reports. Okay. And so as a BO developer, So we are also going to log into the BA Launchpad to develop a web intelligence reports. So web intelligence is one of the web-based reporting tool. Web intelligence is one of the web-based reporting tool. So using this tool, we are going to develop a reports by connecting to the universe. By connecting to the universe. Okay. So what is the universe? Universe is a semantic layer. Universe is a semantic layer. So between the database and the report developer. Okay. To access the data from the different sources. Sources is here SAP BW, HANA, Oracle, SQL Server, Teradata, any of the sources, whatever, Sybase, DB2, any databases which you can design a report. So to design a report, to develop a report, we need a universe. So which is nothing but a middle layer, So with this middle layer, we are going to develop a reports using the universes. So how we are going to design a universe? We design a universe using the UDT tool or the IDT tool. Say example, like say if you have a multiple sources, is SAP HANA is there, Oracle data is there. Let's say suppose all the sales information is available in the Oracle database, okay, and all HR information is available in the SAP HANA source system. So I want to develop a multiple reports on top of the SAP and Oracle database. So for that, so you can create a universe by connecting to the multiple database at a time. You can create a universe using the IDT tool by connecting to the multiple database at a time and develop a report. Okay. Or say example, if you have the one source system, you have the one database, one Oracle database. In that case, either you can use IDT or the UDT. You can use the UDT as well, create a universe and develop a report on top of that. Okay, just a second. Hello, Sajid? Okay. So once you like either you can use Oracle database to design a universe with IDT tool or UDT tool. Both you can do it. Okay. So preferably you can do it with IDT tool because the UDT might not available in the future version of the business objects. Okay. And so till 3.1 we have only one tool which is UDT. Earlier we do not have the IDT tool. Okay, IDT is introduced in 4.0. The UDT was there in the beginning of the business object system. Okay, and most of the projects we are using the IDT tool design the universe. IDT is one of the tool in business objects to design a universe. Okay, but the concept wise both are same. If you know designing the universe with the UDT, so UDT can connect to any of the sources, but it can connect to the only the single sources. At a time you can create a universe by connecting to the only the single database. It cannot be connected to the multiple database at a time. Okay, that is the difference. Maybe you will understand more when we are actually discussing on the IDT and UDT part. So when we start practicing on the IDT and UDT, so that time you will see the what exactly the difference between the IDT and UDT. So consider now, so these are the two tools. Using these two tools, we are going to design a universe by connecting to the any of the database. So why universe is required? Because so the reporting tools will not connect to the database directly. Whatever the reporting tools we have here, right? So those reporting tools which we cannot connect directly to the database. So that is why we need a universe. And also in the universe, we can do the lot of calculation. We can write a formulas by using the different functions, by using the different database columns. Okay. So that all we are going to discuss. Okay. And also I am going to explain developing a dashboards by directly connecting to the universe. You can develop a dashboard connecting to the universe, or using the LibreOffice connection. Whatever you develop report, using that report data through the LibreOffice connection, you can develop a Webby reports. Sorry, you can develop a dashboards using the web intelligence data. Using the web intelligence data, whatever the reports you developed it. So using those reports, you can develop a dashboards through the LibreOffice connection. Okay, so that all we are going to discuss, how we are going to use the LibreOffice and query as a web services to implement a dashboards. Okay, so but it's a very simple, it's not very complex developing a dashboard through the LibreOffice or connecting to the universe. It's a more navigation. So what kind of options we need to choose to select a universe, to select the web intelligence report. It's a very simple. Okay, so that all we are going to discuss, and also in a dashboard we are discussing the complex scenarios also. Complex dashboard also we'll discuss, adding the radio button, check boxes, list box, and dynamic dashboards, static dashboards. Okay, and how we can develop a dashboard and link with the web intelligence reports. So that all we are going to discuss in this training. And also we'll discuss about the crystal reporting tool. So this is another tool. It's a part of the business objects, how to develop a crystal reports. The crystal report, you can design it by connecting to the universes, or you can directly connect to the Oracle database also. So without a middleware, you can develop a crystal reports. How to develop crystal reports by connecting to the databases, that also we'll discuss. And also we are going to develop these are the Design Studio and Lumira. Maybe you must heard about the ClickView. So you can see the compare with the ClickView and Design Studio, and also the Lumira and Tableau. You can compare with the Tableau. So how the Tableau, another reporting tool, how the Tableau works like is similar to Lumira also. It works the same method. Okay. So how to develop a dashboards using the Lumira and Design Studio. So that all we are going to cover in this training. Okay. So business objects it is not having only the one reporting tool. It has having the multiple reporting tools. So it depends on the requirement. We are going to use the different reporting tools in business objects. Okay. And also, so we have another client-based tool in a business object, which is a Webby Rich client tool. So that also I'm going to cover how to develop a rich client reports by connecting to the web services, by connecting to the text files. So that all I'm going to cover in this training. And coming to the administration part, how to manage the servers, how to monitor the servers, how the performance or how we can improve the performance of the BO server. And if any user running the report, it is taking a lot of time. So how we can improve that performance of the report with the business object servers, and how to configure the servers, which is the web intelligence server, crystal report server, dashboard server, input file repository server, CMS server. So then all the configuration settings, how we can do it to improve the servers, that we are going to cover in this training. And also the administrator activity, how to create a users, how to provide the access to particular reports to the particular users. So that all the security part also I'm going to cover in this training. And once the development team develop all the reports, so that those reports we are going to move to the quality system, and the quality system to the production. How we can move those reports from dev to quality system to the production. So that all we are going to discuss, and how to promote this report. Basically, so this activity we can do it by using the promotion management tool. So earlier we can call it as a life cycle management tool. Now in 4.1 we can call it as a promotion management tool. How to promote the reports, so from dev system to the quality system to the production. And also how to migrate the project, migrating the older version. So we have a different versions in BO, right? The older version which is 3.1 or XR2. So how to upgrade the 3.1 reports to the 4.1. So that also we discuss in this training. And also, if you are upgrading 3.1 reports to the 4.1, so we may come across some DESKI reports. So in a desktop intelligence, there is a one reporting tool in 3.1. So if there are any DESKI reports are there, those DESKI reports we need to convert into the web intelligence format using the report conversion tool. So how to convert those DESKI reports to the web intelligence formatting? So that conversion also we'll discuss in this training. So as part of the training, I'm going to explain the development as well as the administration part. Okay. So any questions? Anyone have any questions? And coming to, so in this training, so I'm going to cover the some frequently asking interview questions, and also after the training completed, you can go for a SAP BO certification exam preparation as well. And I will explain the resume preparation as well. So basically, like what, so as a 9 years person, 9 years experience person, so if you work as a business objects developer or lead, so what kind of responsibilities you are going to handle? So that all responsibilities and roles, so that I'll explain uh, uh, to add your to add the responsibilities in your resume, and within detail I will explain, because like whatever you are keeping in your resume, so most of the interviews they will ask about your roles and responsibilities, how you did it, right? So that all, so I'm going to explain, and with a real-time scenarios, so that the same thing you can explain in the interviews as well. Okay. And coming to the duration of the training is 35 hours. Okay. And everyone will get the server access of 90 days. So you need not to install anything in your machine. So you are going to access the BO server remotely. So how I am going to access here, right? So the server is available in Hyderabad location. So you'll be going to connect to the server which is located in Hyderabad. Even I'm in Bangalore, but still I'm connecting to the remote desktop with which is there in a Hyderabad location, and we are using the 64 GB RAM. So the performance wise, it's very faster. Even you can't, even if you work with your project also, you'll see how the performance of your server. So there you can see most of the BO projects we use the 32 GB, but we are upgraded the server which is a 64-bit 64 RAM. Okay. And so all the BO components is already is ready, so which you are going to access all the BO components here: client tools, server tools, dashboards, Design Studio, Crystal reports, and Lumira. So whatever I am going to explain in this training, so that all we are going to have it, and we are going to discuss, and the same way we are going to practice in the server. The same server, whatever I am using, the same server I am going to share with you, and you will have the full administrative rights with the server. Okay. And also I will provide you the document, the material. So each module wise I'm going to provide the material, and also I'll provide some project assignments as well as part of the training. So if you get a time, so you can complete that assignment, and if you find any difficulties while you're doing the project assignment, so I will help you on that. Okay. Project assignment is nothing but just how we do it in the real-time project, right? The same way I provide some assignment, and based on the source which we are using. Okay. And also, so templates I will give it to you in case if you are working as a BO developer already. So these templates will help you to prepare a technical specification documents or UAT documents. So how to prepare UAT documents and release document, how we can create the release documents. So that all preparation of the each and every document we'll discuss in this training, as well as I will share those documents, the documents as well. Okay. And the training will have every day. So Monday to Friday, at 9 o'clock, 9 to 10, 9 to 10. Okay. Any questions? So that's it today, and so tomorrow we are going to start the actual sessions.
So no classes on Saturday, Sunday, right?
Okay. And
Hello?
in case, yeah, no sessions on Saturday. If there is any session as cancelled between Monday to Friday, so that I'll inform it Saturday or Sunday session. Everyone is available.
So no classes on Saturday, Sunday, right? Okay.
No sessions on Saturday, Sunday. Correct.
Fine.
Okay. So any questions? Please go ahead.
Hi, Madhu.
Yeah. Sudhir, please go ahead.
Material is that material prepared by you or
Myself, I prepared some documents and also the SAP documents. I'll share the SAP documents as well.
okay.
Okay. Which we will get one link which can have all the documents including the project. So I'm going to share with you some real-time project which is on banking and sales domain. Okay. Whatever some templates I told, right?
So in miss the class because I'll be working in shifts. So in case if I miss the class, I can download the.
Yeah. Anyway, in case if you miss the session, any session, so we are going to share the recorded sessions every day. Okay. And also we have sometimes we have sessions in the morning time also. I take some batches in the morning also. In case if it is really have a problem with the evening time, so you may join into morning batch as well. Okay. So we are going to share the recorded sessions every day.
So this
We'll
record
record
is
it.
only,
Yeah.
this is recorded or with audio, I mean video as well? Only record.
Everything, whatever you can see, right? So the same thing, it is going to record it.
That is fine, but when you do any class work, I mean to say in the system, when you providing an examples in the live system.
Yes, that
So
also is recorded.
Yeah, it's a video also. It's included both audio as well as video, or only audio?
Everything, whatever you can see, right, with the audio and with the all screen. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions? Is that clear, everyone? And so tomorrow we are going to start with the actual session. I start with the
Yes. Hello, Madhukar.
yeah, Sajid, please.
Yes. We cannot install the BO in our local machine.
If you want, you can install. I will give you the software with the license, temporary license key.
Okay. Okay. So you just share it and
Yeah,
I will try to install.
Yes, yes. That required at least 16 GB RAM. Windows 2008 or 2012 server is required. If you have that
Okay.
configuration in your laptop, yes, you can go ahead installing the BO in your system.
Can you write the configuration here?
Yeah, yeah. I'll
And,
send you the configuration. Okay, I'll send you the
Okay.
configuration.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
So,
Yeah, please go ahead.
Lumira and Design Studio we can install directly from, I mean, say in the Google, right? That will be valid 1 month or around 25 days, right?
If you install Lumira without BO server setup, with the Lumira you can't do.
Okay.
You should have the BO server also
Okay. Got
to
it.
access the universal.
Yeah, I tried last time. I tried Lumira installed, but I'm not able to.
Yeah, you can't do anything. Only you can develop a Lumira report by connecting to some Excel source.
Yes.
So that will not help
Not
you more. That will not help
correct.
you more.
So you
Okay.
need to say our local desktop will connect, not
You should have the
any
BO
SAP
server.
servers.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should have the SAP BO server.
Correct.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah.
So thanks all, and
Thank
Priyanka, we'll have a session after 15 minutes. Okay.
Huh?
Please rejoin.
Hello.
Yeah, it's it's not to other people. I'm just talking to Priyanka. Okay. So thanks everyone, and we'll meet tomorrow at same time at 9 o'clock. Thanks all.
Thank you.